Hi, this is Robert Estrin at livingpianos.com and virtualsheetmusic.com with a viewer question. Should I major in piano if I want to play in an orchestra? This is a great question. You might think, sure, why not? I've seen pianos on stage with an orchestra. Well, it's actually a much more complex subject than you might think. Well, most of the time when you go to the symphony and there's a pianist on stage, they actually aren't a member of the orchestra. They are a soloist who is touring through and playing with the orchestra a concerto. Sometimes, indeed, there are pianos, but very rarely, most orchestral repertoire does not have a piano in it. The way it works in orchestras is there is one keyboard position, sometimes not even a full-time position, for the few occasions where there's piano, maybe harpsichord, even celeste, synthesizer, organ, any keyboard part that keyboardist in the orchestra plays. Some smaller orchestras that don't have full seasons just sub out these jobs oftentimes. So if is your dying passion to play in an orchestra, piano might not be the greatest instrument for you. The great thing about the piano is the solo repertoire is larger than all other instruments combined. Not only that, but if you're playing with any other musicians, the piano is an intrinsic part. Virtually all the violin, trumpet, French horn, clarinet, flute sonatas all have piano parts to them. So the piano repertoire is immense, not just solo, but in chamber music, from piano trio to string quintet. A piano is an intrinsic part of so many groups. So if you want to play in an orchestra, what is the best instrument to study? Well, by and large, the orchestra is composed mostly of string players, so a stringed instrument is a great choice for you. However, I must say that the work it takes to become an accomplished musician, much less a professional, is so immense that you really have to go with your heart. If you go with your passion, you'll be driven to practice enough to get on a good enough level to have a hope of possibly getting a position with an orchestra or as a chamber musician or soloist. So it shouldn't necessarily be a logical decision which instrument to study. Go with what you love and you're bound to practice a lot more. I hope this has been helpful for you. Thanks so much for joining me. Robert Estrin here at virtualsheetmusic.com and livingpianos.com.